So, we are currently... I'm on Duke again. Duke, you just want to make cameos. Is that what it is? You think I'm going to pay you to be in a cameo? Well, I'm not. Anyways, we are on our way to... We are in Iowa, if you didn't tell from the last video. But we're on our way to a town called Pocahontas. Pocahontas, Iowa was like one of the very few towns that we actually enjoy because the people there are nice, and there is a kind of like a bar slash bowling alley. I can't exactly remember what it was, but it was basically like a bar slash restaurant sort of deal where the owner let us play music out in the front of her building to make money, and it actually helped a lot. So, and then a friend of ours works at the Dollar General over there, or she was, as far as I know. I think she's still there. And we're gonna go surprise her. She doesn't know we're in the area. We haven't seen her in 2 years. She's one of the people that we were working with when we were carnies for the McDermott Family Carnival. So she has no idea we're coming up. We haven't told her. And if she is working at Dollar General, we're gonna go visit with her for a while. But I had this idea. I was thinking about this, you know, for the farm. And, you know, we have everything, or just about everything we need over there. You know, we got protection, we have food and water, we have our animals, you know, land's paid off, stuff like that, right? The one thing I'm worried about is fire protection. Now, don't get me wrong, our local fire department, which is an all-volunteer group, is nice and all, don't get me wrong, they're really good. It's just, we have problems with the city, because technically, up until, I want to say, about 2 or 3 years ago, we used to be part of the county. And then the city came in and decided to I don't know, I guess you could say expand their reach, I guess. I don't know how that shit works. But, they basically annexed our area, and because of that, we had to start following a lot of city rules, which we didn't want to do because we were more comfortable with county rules. So I got this idea that when we get everything in motion and we're moving all our stuff over there and we make it official, that I want to have, hopefully my truck will be fixed up and ready and we'll have it moved. My idea is, with the experience and knowledge I have from years ago of doing it myself, I want to see if I can get like a homemade pumper in the back that would spray water. It would basically be a, I don't know if you would want to call it a pumper, but it would basically be like a brush truck. Because, you know, in our area, we don't have a lot of, like, I guess you could say green. We got a lot of dead plant life that would catch fire very easily, but the amount of response time it would take for the volunteer group to get there, if we even did call, and then the dealing with the city and shit, which we don't like doing, it would just, I just think it would be less of a hassle if we could get, like, my Ford Ranger outfitted to do with brush fires, or just small fires in our own property, because again, it's 2.5 acres, and if you want to, in my opinion, if you want to be as self-sufficient as possible, then you have to cover literally every basis, whether it's your firearm protections against somebody trying to, you know, trespass or rape your wife and kids and shit like that, or whatever, or food security, or, you know, water, stuff like that. You gotta be, in my mind, literally, physically, and mentally prepared for everything, because if you're not, then your homestead, your farm, whatever, is basically gonna fail. And so, and I believe fire protection falls into that. You know, that's why, like, last year when me and Aaron were dumpster diving most of the time, we actually found a lot of fire extinguishers and dumpsters. And so I have several that I can actually have replenished, and we could bring it out to there, and we can get the fire extinguishers in certain areas that we can reach. And then again with my truck, we can go ahead and just basically, I mean, it would basically be I call it a homestead because that's just the way I look at it. It's a large homestead. It would basically be the homestead's own private fire safety, I guess, own private fire department, whatever you want to call it, right? And then maybe like another truck that can hold the water, because in our area water does get pretty scarce depending on what time of the year it is. So maybe getting like a small water truck or something would be nice. Just those two trucks alone would be worth it. And then I actually have a lot of old fire gear stored away in Jefferson in Northeast Texas that can be used. Because in my experience, unless it's like on your own private property, like what we're doing, or if you are a business, especially like a factory or something, or even a airport, which is required to have a fire department of their own, unless you're one of those, you just can't randomly go around with fire gear and start putting out fires and shit, because you're not trained to do it, and you can get in trouble because then technically you'll be impersonating I guess you could say like a public servant or something, right? But as I mentioned, there's some states, I think New Mexico is part of it. I know Texas is, because I've seen it in East Texas. But there's some places where, again, if you have your own private one for your own private property, then it's technically legal. You just can't respond to calls to other places. You can only respond to fires on your property. That's it. You know, so for our property alone, we have enough land where we can actually do something like that. So I'm just saying, I just think it would be really nice to do something like that, and I probably will have a video of that if we can get it done in the future. I don't know. It's just something that came to mind. Alright, we're in Fort Dodge. I'm going a little too fast. Fort Dodge, Iowa. So we're almost to Pocahontas. I'll see y'all later.